there's another danger with the visionary state and chasing the visions is that sometimes people will get what I've heard called very often downloads from the medicine. And in Peru, they have a specific name for that when the medicine tells somebody something. And they call it claridad, which means clarity. And it's actually the exact opposite of clarity. So the visionary state can be tricky, and sometimes people will have these grandiose ideas like starting a religion or opening up a center or something like that that the medicine told them. And that's just considered a state of confusion in general. So watch out for that.
Many, many faces of the ego. That's, if you look through all the masters and all the sacred writings and all the mystical texts, they can call it by many different names, but in our psychological journey that we're on as Westerners, we can identify it as the ego. And it's, I think that was a very beautiful and prescient warning about another way the ego can even co-opt the ayahuasca experience, that we think every message makes us special and makes us wonderful and we're the visionary messenger of God, but it's just the ego. So there is a larger discussion, I believe, that we need to be having spiritually about how are we going to combat the ego, which is the real virus of our time. Yeah, yeah. It's a formidable enemy.
Another aspect of it is worshiping the pointer. So somebody bumps into an experience of God within themselves, and God is just another pointer, because God is not G-O-D, God is something infinite. I think it's Hafez says, if you think the ocean can pass through something as tiny as the mouse, someone should start laughing now. So, you know, somebody has that experience and suddenly everybody's worshiping the person who's pointing, or the book that's pointing, or the entity that's pointing. And so instead of actually experiencing, having an experience of the truth, we start worshiping the pointer. And so from there, thousands of years later, there's libraries full of books about that pointer, and people have forgotten what the experience, that he's talking about an actual experience. There's a reason why Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within. He wasn't being metaphorical.